guys, welcome to the channel and thank you for taking the time out to watch the video. So following on from the recent Sony State of Play event, recent developments have sparked some speculation about a bunch of upcoming titles set to release in 2025. And what's exciting about these upcoming titles is that they're supposedly meant to be Sony first-party AAA games. Following the surprise announcement of Sucker Punch Productions' Ghost of Yotei, industry insiders are hinting that we can anticipate even more unannounced PS5 exclusives. While the specifics remain murky, it's very clear that many of Sony's talented studios have been diligently working on projects that could shape the gaming industry going forward, especially those first-party studio games which will be optimized and enhanced for the PS5 Pro. The idea of Sony announcing games that are within a year of release seems to be holding true, given that Astrobot was only announced earlier this year. I think it was in the summer, and within 4 months the game has been released. And last week we saw Ghost of Yotei, which was announced for release in 2025. On that basis, there are all these PlayStation first-party studios that have been working away for years on new IP and the next installment of AAA games. We could be literally 1 or at the very most 2 years away from seeing all these games. One of the prominent voices in this discussion and these rumors about new PlayStation first-party games coming out very soon is Shinobi 602, a well-known insider on Reset Era, who has hinted at more surprises coming our way. Following the buzz surrounding Ghosts of Yotei, Shinobi 602 shared a cryptic GIF on the Reset Era forum, hinting that there is much more to look forward to in 2025 from PlayStation. This aligns with previous comments from another insider, Nate the Hate, who suggested that 2025 could see a landmark year for PlayStation 5, potentially delivering a wealth of high-quality content. So what do we know about 2025 and the games that are coming out from PlayStation Studios? Well, at the moment, we've got Ghosts of Yotei, recently announced. It's a new addition to the Ghost franchise, promises to expand on gameplay mechanics that fans have come to love from the first Ghost of Tsushima game. Then we have Stranding 2. Hideo Kojima's follow-up is set to go deeper into the post-apocalyptic narrative that delivered so many levels in the first game, introducing new characters and gameplay element. And finally, we know we've got Marathon, which is a slightly different game. It's a multiplayer game. This is Bungie's return to a classic title, which is expected to reimagine the series for a new generation. And of course, it focuses on multiplayer elements. That's all we know of 2025. Now, we know there's third-party games coming next year to PlayStation, but this focus is really about the first-party studios. What could we get in 2025 following the rumors from Shinobi and Nate the Hate? What do we know about what's happening in 2025? Well, let's take a look. It all obviously depends on where the studios are with the development of their games. Several other titles that could launch in 2025. Well, Insomniac Games has been hard at work on multiple projects, and Marvel's Wolverine is amongst the most anticipated. Given the studio's track record with Spider-Man, expectations are extremely high for Wolverine. Gamers are keen to see how they'll craft a gripping narrative centered around Logan with brutal, dark combat mechanics and a rich open world environment. However, following the hack and leak of Insomniac Games, I think this is probably most unlikely to release in 2025 and perhaps more realistically a 2026 or an early 2027 release. Spider-Man 2 DLC is more likely though. With the success of Spider-Man 2, it's often been rumored that a significant DLC is on the horizon. This expansion could introduce new characters, storylines, and gameplay mechanics. Several of the PlayStation studios are rumored to be developing new intellectual properties. For example, Sony Bend Studio has been teasing a new IP, which reportedly is going to take a different direction from their previous work on Days Gone. Santa Monica Studio has hinted on a new project following the success of the God of War series, possibly exploring new mythologies or themes or some kind of new sci-fi IP that apparently was in the works during the late PS4 era. Naughty Dog could surprise us with a new title, whether it's a sequel to The Last of Us or a completely new venture. Another studio to keep an eye on is Bluepoint Games, renowned for their remakes and remastered. They've been working on a project that isn't a remaster of Bloodborne, leading to speculation about an original title or a different kind of older beloved classic receiving the Bluepoint touch. There are so many games that PlayStation Studios are working on, and Sony is sitting on top of a massive pile of AAA games. Surely there has to be a major showcase of some kind to announce many of these games. The last State of Play was pretty good, and it had a major first-party AAA game name in Ghost of Yotei revealed at the event. But what Sony really needs to do is lay on a major PlayStation showcase and show us what the rest of the first-party studios are currently working on and where the games are due to land within the next 12 to 24 months. People are eagerly awaiting the Game Awards scheduled for December, where many anticipate major announcements will be made, including announcements from PlayStation. So if PlayStation doesn't do another major showcase this year, then I think we can expect some major announcements during the awards from PlayStation Studios. Honestly, it wouldn't be surprising to see some of these anticipated titles revealed during the Game Awards, particularly from studios known for their blockbuster releases. So as we look ahead to 2025, the PlayStation 5 lineup appears to be shaping up absolutely brilliantly. It looks like we're going to have some major first-party games releasing in 2025 with both confirmed titles and hopefully exciting possibilities on the horizon. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and I'll catch you on the next video.